Come on, Dennis.
Hi, and welcome back to Nu2Vaping with me, Lumberjack Jez. Thank you very much if you come here after seeing the first video. I hope this is a little better. Well, there's a Wales flag in it for a start, so it's got to be a little bit better. No sheep jokes, please. Today I'll be reviewing the Silver Bullet, a big bat mod from iVapor Elixir. I didn't get my Vapor Elixir, so I can't really plug it too much. Got mine second hand. You'll see that it is second hand when you see the amount of scuffs on it. That's not from the person I bought it from. That's definitely me. We'll start off by having a look at the actual main body of the unit. We have aircraft grade aluminum, a really thick carapace there. You know, it's a sturdy beast. It comes with the main unit, main body at the bottom, and a head unit at the top with a nice indented switch. Let's click on there. Quite a bit of indentation in there. You push it down quite far, which stops misfiring, and it's indented within itself as well, so if it's in your pocket it's a lot harder to push off. One thing I want to show you about these things is the inside of them. Within the actual body we have a hot copper spring. I'll put that pencil down. This hot copper spring lowers the resistance between the battery and the atomizer and the circuit, gives you better vapor reduction. If you buy a new one, it's bound to have a copper spring in it. If you've got an old one and you want a copper spring, head over to where you bought the unit from and they'll sell them there as a guarantee. They're so easy to put in. Just take it back, put it in the unit, push it down to the bottom. I haven't got very long fingers, that's what she said. I'll stick it down the bottom. Within them we've got the Ultrafire 18650 batteries. Nice simple battery there, protected. Now, I'm going to tell you this just because you're going to hear it other places. I'm not going to recommend it. Not many other people will either. You can use the smaller batteries that you can put in there. They're 3 volts each, 2 of them fit in there, give you 6 volt vaping. This unit is perfectly crafted, but it's not vented. I don't like putting or stacking batteries in. A person told me that it'll shoot the atomizer out like an RPG, I think, or his words. And well, the last thing you want to do is make this beautiful Welsh jawline. So I'm not going to stack batteries. Don't stack your batteries. It's not worth it. Go out, buy yourself a 5 volt box mod, a Bavaria, whatever, something with a higher voltage on it or a pass-through. Don't stick them in there. It's not worth it. And so putting the unit together is really easy. Take said battery, put it in negative M first onto the spring like any other battery loaded device. Take the head, screw it on. Really easy because of the really thick threads that you probably saw at the start there on the body. Now I'll be using a low resistance cartomizer with the drip tip. It's already loaded, dripped, and the famous condom method with that lovely RY4 stuff. Any RY4 fans, please try and hold yourself back. There are other e-juices out there, my friends. But anyway, see how it vapes first. That wind tunnel noise. Give it one more go. Now, in my first review I banged on about the Ego being fantastic. It is, but considering the battery isn't all that different, the MAH is a lot lower, I will admit, so this thing's going to last you a long time in comparison, but the vapor it puffs out, plus the LR atomizer on top of it, is phenomenal. It's been personally known now by me as my tabletop shisha pipe. I never smoked a shisha before, so I don't know why, but I would expect it bungs out a lot of vapor. It's a really nice thick base on it as well, which means it always sits on the table, even though you can't see it, but it sits on the table really nicely, it doesn't get knocked over very easily. The unit itself is quite heavy. It's not as heavy as everyone goes on about. I take mine in the car with me. If I'm going somewhere where people know I vape, then I'll take it with me, and I don't see a problem if it's in my top pocket of this horrible lumber jacket. Just to explain it, I'm wrapped up like some kind of Canadian woodcutter because I live in a caravan and it's frickin' freezing. quite heavy, smudges easily, it's easy to polish up though. The button's lovely, it's nice and indented, kicks off straight away. These batteries aren't fully charged, but they're still amazing. The battery should last me about 2 days, but I don't vape it all day every day. It could take about 9 hours to charge, but you'll get that out of them easy. So 2 batteries, alternate them, no problems at all. It doesn't get very hot when it's stuck in my caravan. It gets really cold though, so this thing needs to be warmed up in front of the fire before I stick my hands in it, because my fingers would stick to it. It's surprising how much vapour it actually kicks out. The throat hit's quite nice as well. Again, it's going to have a lot to do with the strength of your juice. It's going to have a lot to do with the atomizer itself. But I think the unit itself has got to have something to do with that, and it really does pump it out. As you can see, it's supremacally addicted, so I'm going to put it down and talk about it instead. I'm not sure how much they are. I can't tell you how much they are because I didn't purchase one from a vendor. They're a big bat mod. They're one of the first ones that people pick up. They're loved by all, I think, pretty much like the Ego, and as a first mod you can't go better. It's a nice easy way to get your way into it, charging your own batteries, you know, just putting your own batteries in and just having a go with it. I don't think I've found another mod that I like as much. I've vaped on a few, I've got a few friends that have got a couple. I definitely prefer my Silver Bullet. There's the smaller ones such as the BB, things like that, which, yeah, they're smaller, but I just prefer it. It's shiny, which is always good. Quite bling. Look after it and it'll stay shiny. Not for me. So all in all, a really good aluminium shiny newbies mod. And seeing as this is Nu2Vaping newbie reviews delivered by a newbie, I am newbie. Definitely a good choice for you first. Right, there'll be plenty more reviews coming up soon, so keep your eye open, and thank you very much for joining me again. It's been a pleasure.
And blue, there's nothing more a man could do. Don't get your bollocks in a twist. Settle down, don't take a fit. You drank with demons straight from hell. They almost nearly won as well. You wiped the floor with victory, then puked until you fell asleep.